everyone, I am back with some more holiday gift ideas, but I have saved some of my favorites for last. Before we get too far into the video, this video is sponsored by Nordstrom, and I also want to explain why I am filming in my dining room instead of my usual location. We are having some work done on our back porch. If you're following me during Daily December, you will get to see some more house updates, and if you missed my most recent house update, I will link it up there and put it down in the description box. But I am trying to film as far away from all the noise as physically possible. You still may pick up some hammering, some shouting, some power tools, but we're gonna hang out here in my cozy little dining room. So when I said I saved some of my favorite gifts for last, I am talking about beauty gifts, of course, but I am specifically talking about luxury beauty gifts because it is hard to shop for a makeup lover. We love all makeup, but the odds are good that we may have what you're looking at in our collection already. But there is something that a lot of makeup lovers don't do. We generally don't splurge too often on the luxury stuff. So I have assembled a little collection. It was gonna be my top 5, then it morphed into my top 10. I will find out at the end how many I have in front of me here. But these are all little splurge items. Some are bigger splurge than others for those people that you are shopping for that love makeup and you just can't think of what to get them. I have a little bit of everything. I have some makeup, I have some fragrance, I even have a candle. So let's just dive in with what's in front of me. So the Charlotte Tilbury makeup brand to me is sort of your entry-level luxury makeup. Not quite designer, but it's a little more. It's a little more extra. The packaging is usually a little bit more special. It's a little pricier than some of the other brands. And there's just something about the Charlotte Tilbury name. So there's 2 products that I want to talk to you about. She releases occasionally these instant look in a palette, and I picked up one 3 years ago now, I think, and took it with me on vacations, used it constantly, absolutely loved it. That particular one is discontinued, but she released a new one. It's her Stoned Rose Beauty Instant Look in a Palette, and I have been using this quite a bit. It is very user-friendly. One of the reasons that I like recommending this as a gift is because it has almost everything you need for a full face look in a little palette. The colors are very, I want to use the word inoffensive. You're going to hear that a lot. When you're not really quite sure what their shade range is or what they like to wear, this is pretty neutral. It can be toned down, it can be played up, it can be paired with other things. So this is a really easy gift. Now, if you want the full dazzle look, this is new. This is limited edition. Look at this package. Now I do have lights on because I am filming in a room that is by its nature very dark, so this is really sparkling. I mean, but just opening this up is quite stunning. This is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize. It is limited edition. It has a bunch of trios in here. I believe there are 4. 4 trios in here to choose from if you want 4 independent eye looks, but of course you can mix and match. I've gotten a lot of questions about looks when I've been wearing them. I have done a video where I did a little tutorial using this trio over here. I will link it above and below. It's just stunning, and it's a little something extra that your average makeup addict probably wouldn't reach for on their own, but super nice to get as a gift. Let's talk about what I have going on my face. So when I think of luxury or designer makeup, Tom Ford is probably the top of the list. I have a few of his quads. I have there is a new one. I was gonna say my most recent, but I just bought one that I'm gonna show you. But this one in Honeymoon is stunning, but these colors might not be for everybody. They're fairly neutral, and very wearable, but maybe not for everyone. I have Golden Mink. I think this one is still available. This one is pretty neutral. I mean, they're so luxe, they're so gorgeous. And then, of course, I had to order another one. Comes in a box like this. I have my fingerprints all over it because I have been playing with it. Here's what makes this more luxurious. The eye quad comes in its own velvet pouch with the Tom Ford embossed on there. Here it is. And I picked up De La Creme, and it's just a very neutral, wearable quad, neutral to a little bit on the warm side. They're mostly matte or satin. This one right here has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's mostly what I have on my eyes. I did add something else. We'll talk about it in a minute. These are expensive. It is a designer makeup brand. but the quality of these shadows is amazing. They blend so beautifully. There's a reason why they are so popular. And it's definitely a splurge and a gift that would be greatly appreciated. Now to top it off, this is a little less expensive. This is from the brand Chantecaille. And this is the, I always get this wrong. This is the luminescent eye shade. I picked up the shade Cheetah. These are beautiful single eyeshadows. I've talked about this before. They are great as a one color wash of color across your lid, but like what I did today is I did a mostly matte look with a slight shimmer on the lid, and then I just tapped this with my finger and just tapped it on, I'd say, the 2/3 of my lid, and that's the full look. It has a nice gleam to it. What's nice about these shadows, other than the fact that they're absolutely stunning, gorgeous, I love the Chantecaille line, is that part of the proceeds from the purchase of these eyeshadows does go to different charities to support wildlife, is my understanding. This one is for cheetahs, so that is an added bonus. When you buy a gift for someone, you're actually doing good with your purchase. Let's stick with eyes. So another name that comes to mind when you're thinking about luxury makeup is Chanel. And I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of Chanel products, but one of my all-time favorite makeup products, period, is their cream eyeshadow. They call it Illusion d'Ombre, but let's just call it cream eyeshadow. And my two favorite shades, I have the more gold, champagne-y gold Convoitisse, which it's just beautiful. I actually wore it yesterday. And Scintillance, which is like a softer blush pink, but really more of a champagne, like pink champagne. And then this would be regular champagne. They're beautiful, they last a really long time. The original formula that came out years and years ago dried up pretty quickly, but I've had these two for probably a couple of years now, and they're still just as creamy. And the shimmer on this, it's a sheen, there's no glitter, it's beautiful. Again, for that, just across the lids, add mascara and go. You could use it to top on top of existing eyeshadow look. They're so versatile, and there's so many great shades, but I do have to say Convoitisse, Scintillance, definitely my two faves. Another big name in luxury makeup is Giorgio Armani, Armani Beauty, and I recently purchased for the first time the eye tint, which has a huge following. People rave about their eye tints, and it's a liquid eyeshadow, comes with a doe foot applicator. I have mine, it's more of a cool tone, it's shade number 46. I can't remember what the word is, but it's shade 46. I'll put it in the description box. Again, super easy, especially because it has it comes to really fine points. So I like to actually run it under my eye as well, and then just wash it across my eyelid. It doesn't even need blending. It is so user-friendly, and it's got that beautiful little Armani label. And the other thing that I picked up, which again, most people have heard how great the Armani Eyes to Kill mascara is, but they might not think to splurge on a mascara. Well, as a gift giver, you can do the splurging for them. I have been wearing the Eyes to Kill mascara since I purchased it. I'm wearing it today. So how I would describe that it's different. It gives you a big full look without the big clumps that you would get with, and I don't say clump like it's a bad thing. I like a clumpy mascara. I just don't like my lashes so separated that they look like little spider legs. This gives you separation without that. I am doing a horrible job describing this, but this is really good mascara. How about we just call it what it is? It's really good mascara. It gives a beautiful effect, and it's very wearable. It's just not too much. Now let's move on to the face. So I was so excited to order this and got so flustered that I actually ordered the wrong shade. So this is the Gucci Poudre de Beauté. It is their bronzer. It's the bronzer. Nice little cardboard box, but inside, again, it comes in a little velvet pouch. Look at this. It's beautiful. I love basically the Tiffany blue here. It is a stunning package. The fact that it has a bronzer, it looks like it should have jewels inside. Now, I picked it up somehow in the shade 4. I am a shade 1. One of the great things about ordering from Nordstrom is I don't have to worry about the return policy. I'm just gonna I could have just mailed it back, but since I live near a Nordstrom, I'm just gonna take it back and have them deal with sending it back, and they will ship me the correct shade to my house because they don't carry Gucci in my local Nordstrom. Like, it's just pretty. That's shade 4, by the way. I do have some serious lights on, so it's a little washed out, but isn't it gorgeous? It does have a faint fragrance. It's Gucci, you kind of expect that. And there is underneath a brush, which from everything I have read is an actual usable brush if you want to use it to put on your bronzer. Now let's talk lips. I think this is where you could really go all out on the designer stuff, or you could be fairly reasonable. Let's start with the high end or higher end. I've talked about this before. This is the Hermès lipstick. I have it, well, I'll show you what I have. So first of all, when you get it in a signature Hermès orange box, which is kind of fun. Even a little dust bag for your lipstick, which is the same dust bag they use, well, it would be a different size, obviously, but the same kind of dust bag they use on their bags. And inside you get this beautiful lipstick tube. Now, when I ordered it, I got it in shade beige. I don't know how to pronounce this. Taudelect, whatever. It's a beautiful orangey shade that looks like orangey peach, that looks like this. And it's great for summer, but I don't really want to wear it this time of year. Well, what's great is that Nordstrom now also carries the refills. So you keep this beautiful, pretty heavy packaging and you just swap out for a different color. So I got a different color. And what I'm wearing today is, it didn't exist, I think. At least I didn't see it at Nordstrom when I ordered this originally, or I would have. This is, I believe it's called Rose Encore. I will have the correct name for sure down in the description box. You just pop out the tube and pop in the refill. And I'm gonna switch it out because that's the old one. I love this. I think it is a beautiful shade. And yes, I feel a little extra special pulling this out of my bag instead of just a regular lipstick. This is pretty neat. If you want to spend a little bit less, and a brand we haven't talked about yet is Dior. Again, another designer brand, luxury. There is a lip combo that I absolutely love, and I decided to pick up the same combo in a different shade, and I am loving this shade. So I love their, it's called their Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. I wanted to get that right. The packaging is beautiful. I love the pale pink translucent package with that silver kind of ball at the bottom. I just love it. But I have it in their original, I think it's just pink. This time I picked it up in the shade 12, which is Rosewood. And it's a much more kind of your lips but better color. This all by itself, it's a translucent balm. It does leave a pretty good color on the lips, and it does make your lips look plumper. And I've been wearing this just around the house. But then to make it just that much extra, my advice is to grab their lip maximizer. This would be a really sweet gift, the two of these together for somebody. So I picked up the matching shade Rosewood in the lip maximizer. This is more of a gloss, little tiny doe foot applicator, and it will, I'm just gonna put it over the Hermès lipstick. I'm combining my designers. It will give you a little bit of that tingle on your lips. These two together really make your lips look plumper. Now, to be fair, I just had lip injections like a week ago, so they look fuller already. But when you put these two together, it really is quite a combination. But just one of these alone, again, it's a little sample of something from a luxury brand without the major investment. And then my last lip product that I want to share is another luxurious brand, or luxury brand, By Terry. And By Terry, their probably standout product is their Baume de Rose lip balm. Comes in a pot. Well, they just released, at least I just found it at Nordstrom for the first time, that famous lip balm in a liquid version with a doe foot applicator, which I personally prefer. This is a much cleaner way to put on your lip balm. I'm not gonna put it over this. It smells heavenly. So for anyone who loves roses, this scent is incredible. It doesn't smell like a fake synthetic fragrance. It really smells like a bouquet of flowers in front of me. And it's beautiful, and it's by Terry. It's a cult favorite. Anybody would love receiving this, especially in the winter. Our lips are just, they go through so much with the masks and the heat and then the cold and then the dryness. This is a great gift. Since we're talking about smells, let's move into fragrance. So I have two. Now, fragrance for me is tough because fragrance can be really particular. It's hard to choose what you like for someone else. They may like something totally different. So I looked at my fragrance collection and I tried to pick, again, I'm gonna use the term most inoffensive, kind of the most neutral that, first of all, they look beautiful sitting on a counter, because that's important. They are both from luxury brands, and they're both scents that are very kind of neutral, clean, and would go in anyone's collection. And so I'm gonna start with the one I've had the longest. This is the Tiffany Eau de Parfum. This bottle is incredible. I mean, it's a Tiffany bottle sitting on your dresser or your counter. It's beautiful. I think it's best to just read the description for you. So it's a modern artisanal scent. It says it's exhilarating. The top note is Vert de Mandarin, middle note is Noble Iris, and the base notes are patchouli and musk. So all I can tell you is that I wear this when this is more of a, for me, more of a daytime kind of perfume. I wear this when I have a lunch meeting. This would be something I think you could wear in a work setting and no one would be offended by it. It's a very feminine, beautiful scent, but it's not an overpowering floral. It's not an overpowering musk. It's not an overpowering amber scent. It's just a general, beautiful fragrance, kind of more on the clean side. And then the other one is my most newest, and it's also from Armani, and this bottle just got me. Look at that bottle. In the light, it is so much prettier. See the light hitting that blue stone, the gold metal across the, I mean, it's just pretty. And again, this one's a lot sweeter. It kind of smells like it looks, that pink, it smells like pink. It's sweet without smelling like candy. It's a more sophisticated, warmer floral scent. So it's not like your grandmother's floral perfume. Okay, this is funny. I'm reading the description on the Nordstrom website, and it is called, they refer to it as an elegant floral scent, and that's exactly how I would describe it. It has bergamot, orange blossom, jasmine, cedarwood, and a little bit of vanilla and white musk. So it's a warmer, sweeter floral. My last suggestion is really, I bought it as a gift to myself, but the concept is great as a gift for anyone else. So everyone who loves candles knows that Diptyque is like up here with their candles, and they have some cult followings on some of their scents. Is it base, tuberose, their rose. Those are really strong floral scents. I love their amber one. They come in different sizes. It's up to you how much you want to spend. This one I think is $34, so this is the one I bought for myself. It's a much more budget-friendly option, and it's still giving the recipient, or myself in this case, a beautiful Diptyque experience. Just something to think about. Getting something that says Diptyque Paris on the box is pretty cool, and like I said, I love the amber scent. They do have like their most popular one. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's B-A-E-S, I think. It's beautiful. It's just, I'm an amber girl. So what was supposed to be a pretty quick video has turned into a little bit longer than I thought. But like I told you at the beginning, I love beauty products as gifts, and I love luxury beauty products as gifts. I love the idea of giving something that's definitely a splurge item to someone who I know already loves makeup, but probably would rather spend their stuff on like their regular beauty routine than go for that splurge item. That's what the gift giver is for, to bridge that gap for them. I hope that you got some ideas if you need some last minute ideas. I know they have pretty fast shipping right now at Nordstrom. I got my Gucci one next day. They do have curbside pickup available. You can still shop in store, of course, if you live near a store. So many great options. It is not too late. So let me know if any of those caught your eye, or if you would like any of those on your Christmas list or Hanukkah list. Happy Hanukkah right now to those of you who are celebrating. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me every day in December. And thanks again to Nordstrom for giving me another great opportunity to work with them. Have a wonderful day, and because it's daily December, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.